first and foremost, the majority of this phase one focused on our secondary level students and our secondary level facilities. So we built a brand new high school. You know, we connected on to the existing RETSI facility, but we really have a beautiful high school. And even with the pandemic, I think prior to that, we had a solid 18 months that people had access to be there at the grand opening, athletic events, and all of those things. So we're excited about the new high school. We also created a new Romeo Middle School. So we blended Powell and Romeo Middle School into one comprehensive middle school, and we needed to do some significant renovation to the old high school facility on 32 Mile to serve as what is now our Romeo Middle School. You know, last year with the pandemic, we didn't have a lot of events that allowed the community and parents to get in. But that's begun to change, and so it's exciting to have people be at Bulldog Days and get to see the things that we did with the old facility. So we converted the former Powell Middle School building into the 9th grade academy. So you'll hear about this one campus goal. So the long range plan was to have everything for Romeo High School on one campus. And that includes our 9th graders spending that dedicated year at the 9th grade academy in the old Powell facility. So we haven't accomplished all the work at Powell, but we were able to do some work in the media center and the old office area. We created a new office with a secured entry, which is part of the long-range plan. And then I think the other thing that people see is we've updated our athletic facilities. So we got the first part of that done with the stadium update and the new turf field. And that's really exciting stuff. The new gym at the new high school, and so we're not quite done. The one campus goal, we're certainly well on the way, but we're excited about those athletic facility updates we were able to do in the 2016 bond. You know, we started this past summer, some initial facility needs at our elementary building. So we were able to accomplish some window replacement at a couple of our older buildings, some flooring. We replaced casework, so the cabinets and storage in all of our elementary classrooms, that got done. A little bit of lighting and ceiling work in some of the facilities, but really just entry-level, high-need things because it was outdated with the money that we had left in the 2016 bond after we did the high school and middle school work. And then finally, we have a couple projects that'll be finishing up this year. That will complete the 2016 bond in full, and that is building a new transportation facility on the current site and also building new tennis courts at the new Romeo High School campus. So those are the last two projects that haven't started yet, but we'll be working on those this year, and they'll be done by August, and then that'll wrap up the 2016 bond.
Wow. You guys have done a tremendous amount of work. Everything, that when you look at it and you see it come to fruition like we have, and now you see where it is, but how does it fit into the financial part of what's coming up?
You know, it's really hard sometimes for us to grasp when we talk about $80 million in a facilities bond, but when we do our facilities assessment, we really look at as much as $140, $150 million in facility needs in a 5 to 7 year window. So we plan out ahead, and then when we get the opportunity and support of the voters, whether that be through our sinking fund or the bond, we tackle the projects that we can that are of high need, but also that are going to make our facilities up to date for instruction and all. Right. So one of the neat things with our situation in our community is although we've been able to invest significant dollars in the 2016 bond, and when we plan ahead for this 2021 proposal, we still remain third lowest in bond debt retirement in Macomb County. So when you look at the 21 school districts, you know, and the work that we've done and that we hope to do with the support of the voters, we still remain at 3.99 debt retirement mills, and that is third lowest in the county, and we're low in the Tri-County area in that regard. And so what I really want the voters to know is the district has planned intentionally. We've been very prudent with the taxpayers' dollars, and we're finishing all projects on time and even able to do a little bit more. And so I hope that gives the voters confidence, you know, in what they see, and when we share this type of information, that they would continue to understand what we're wanting to do, you know, and make a conscious decision when they go to the polls.
Right, because this is the core of our community, and this is important. And what do you say to people that say, well, I don't have students in the system. Why do
Yeah.
I care about this?
Well, I'd go back to our slogan. It's our students, it's our families, and it's our community. You know, so the school district is a foundation of our community. There are certainly other important things, but I like to think as the school district pulls all these unique municipalities together. And so strong schools attract families. Strong schools keep families in our community, and strong schools and upgraded facilities also have an impact on our home values. So we need the support of the community, and that's why we're continuing to build our future together.